Welcome back to Who Died Today USA channel. In the past few days, we have received somber news about the passing of extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Additionally, we will recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you.
Situation, I think that's really surprising a lot of people. She is apparently looking at taking on Barbara Boxer in...
Today, we gather to honor and remember lives that shone brightly, people who lived fully, loved deeply, and left an indelible mark on the hearts of all who knew them. Tim Curran, a longtime editor of Roll Call and The Washington Post, died at his home in Washington, D.C., on Sunday, February 9th, 2025, at the age of 57. His passing is a devastating loss to his colleagues and the many journalists he mentored. With a natural talent for journalism and a deep passion for leadership, Curran was not only a sharp political reporter, but also a trailblazer for a new generation of journalists. Starting as an intern at Roll Call in 1989, Curran rose steadily to become a top editor, transforming the publication into what former photo editor Doug Graham called a proud pirate ship. Not only did he cover politics with sage insight, he also inspired young journalists, shaping their careers with his wisdom and advocacy. Ben Pershing, a CNN editor who worked with Curran, recalled, "In Washington, where everyone was rushing to catch the latest news, Tim kept his cool." After nearly 2 decades with Roll Call, Curran joined The Washington Post, continuing his commitment to political journalism as political editor and then Sunday editor. In 2023, he left the Post, closing a distinguished career. He then pursued a life outside of journalism, dreaming of opening an animal rescue farm in New Mexico, where he hoped to care for abandoned dogs and cats. A devoted music lover, he followed the Grateful Dead across the country and remained an avid baseball fan, rooting for the Washington Nationals. To his colleagues and friends, Curran was more than just a brilliant editor. He was a mentor, a brother, and a steadfast advocate for young talent. He was the smartest, funniest, most compassionate person I have ever known, said his sister, Pam Schaefer. Tim Curran's legacy will live on in the journalists he inspired and the lives he touched, a testament to a life well lived and a career that left a lasting impact.
We would do theme issues, and each issue would get bigger and bigger, and it would take longer and longer.
Emerging in the 1970s and 80s as part of the pictures generation, Robinson's art, marked by its distinctive use of appropriated imagery, captured the cultural zeitgeist with wry humor and keen observation. His paintings of pulp fiction covers, TV dinners, and consumer goods, though often understated, carry a powerful critique of commodification in contemporary society. Beyond the canvas, his tenure as founding editor of ArtNet magazine reshaped how the art world was documented, blending rigorous analysis with an effortless conversational tone that made his insights accessible to all. Walter Robinson, a keen-eyed critic and visionary painter, has passed away at the age of 74. His departure leaves a profound void in the New York art scene, where his sharp wit and bold artistic vision helped define generations of artists and critics alike. Whether through his evocative paintings or incisive writings, Robinson chronicles the art world with a rare blend of intellect and irreverence, always unafraid to challenge conventions and redefine the boundaries of artistic critique. Robinson's impact extended beyond his own work. He nurtured and challenged a new wave of artists and writers, leaving an indelible mark on the field. His fearless approach to critique, as exemplified in his take on zombie formalism in 2014, proves his ability to dissect artistic trends with clarity and conviction. Even in his final years, his creative spirit remains undimmed, experimenting with AI in painting and engaging with the art world through sharp, candid commentary. Walter Robinson's legacy is one of fearless expression and unwavering dedication to art in all its forms. His influence, both as a painter and a critic, will continue to shape and inspire generations to come. Although he has left the physical world, his voice and vision remain, etched in the stories he told, the art he created, and the millions of lives he touched.
Kids in the street, a trick or two with lepers, and the whole town.
Robert Franklin Bingham will forever be remembered as a gifted actor and singer whose deep, resonant voice and commanding stage presence left their mark on the world of musical theater. Best known for his iconic role as Caiaphas in Jesus Christ Superstar, Bingham's performances captivated audiences in the original U.S. concert tour, the Broadway production, the French adaptation, and the beloved 1973 film. His extraordinary talent and passion for storytelling secured him a place in the hearts of theater lovers around the world. Born in Seattle and raised in Edmonds, Washington, Bingham's journey in the performing arts began with a deep love of music and theater. He studied singing and acting at the University of Washington before making his professional debut in the musical Hair in 1970. His career took off when he became a part of Jesus Christ Superstar, a production that would define his legacy. In addition to his artistic achievements, he was a spiritual leader, leading a group of Buddhists dedicated to world peace in the 1970s, reflecting his commitment to a life of meaning and compassion. Although he stepped away from the stage in the mid-1970s, Bingham remained involved in the arts. His presence at film screenings and reunion events, including a 2015 Q&A with his Jesus Christ Superstar co-stars, is a testament to the lasting impact of his work. His voice, immortalized in film and music, continues to resonate with new generations of fans who have discovered the magic of his performances. Bingham's life was one of art, spirituality, and love. He is survived by his wife, Idilcia Aracena, and their children, Franklin and Yasemin. His passing from complications of COVID-19 at the age of 78 is a great loss, but his legacy lives on through the music, performances, and inspiration he shared with the world. He will always be remembered as a shining figure in the history of musical theater.
I sensed evil had been unleashed in Harmony again, but I had no idea things had gone this far.
You saying you believe?
With a career spanning decades in television, film, and theater, Bruce French is best remembered for his role as Father Lonigan in Passions. He passed away on February 7, 2025, at the age of 79. His sincerity and depth in acting touched the hearts of audiences. He succumbed to complications from Alzheimer's, as confirmed by his beloved wife of 34 years, Eileen Barnett. Born in Iowa on July 4, 1945, French grew up in a family where his father was a funeral director. After graduating from the University of Iowa, he served in the U.S. Army during the Vietnam War before segueing acting at NYU Tisch School of the Arts. Throughout his career, he appeared in more than 150 productions, including L.A. Law, The Practice, Ally McBeal, The West Wing, Grey's Anatomy, and the Star Trek series. He frequently portrayed clergymen, to the extent that his wife recalled he always carried a priest's collar to auditions. Despite his success on screen, French's greatest passion was the stage. He performed at the Mark Taper Forum, Seattle Rep, and Pacific Resident Theater, leaving a lasting impression with roles in classics such as Waiting for Godot. Friends and colleagues remember him as a kind, intelligent, and humorous person who always radiated warmth to those around him. Bruce French's legacy lies not only in his vast body of work, but also in his kindness and dedication to the arts. Although he has passed, he remains alive in the memories and hearts of his family, friends, and the audiences who cherished him. He is survived by his loving wife Eileen and his two nieces Claire and Paula, who take pride in the legacy of this acting legend. John Adams Morgan, a financier, Olympic gold medalist, and descendant of one of America's most influential banking families, passed away in early February at the age of 94. His legacy spans the worlds of finance, sports, and philanthropy, leaving behind a remarkable imprint on each. As the founder and chairman of Morgan Joseph, he carried forward the entrepreneurial spirit of his great-grandfather, J.P. Morgan, while forging his own path in investment banking. Beyond finance, he was a dedicated sportsman, winning a gold medal in sailing at the 1952 Helsinki Olympics. Born in 1930 in Oyster Bay, New York, Morgan was raised in a lineage deeply connected to American history. His father, Henry Sturgis Morgan, co-founded Morgan Stanley, while his mother, Catherine Frances Lovering Adams, descended from Presidents John Adams and John Quincy Adams. A graduate of Yale University, Morgan built a distinguished career in banking, shaping the landscape of boutique investment firms and establishing a reputation for his keen insight and strategic leadership. While his professional accomplishments were vast, Morgan's personal life also drew attention. He was married 5 times, including to Real Housewives of New York star Sonia Morgan, with whom he shared a daughter, Quincy Adams Morgan. His love for history and culture was evident in his longtime service on the board of trustees at the Morgan Library and Museum, preserving his family's rich heritage for future generations. John Adams Morgan's life was a testament to resilience, ambition, and an enduring commitment to his passions. He is survived by his wife, Connie, and his children, who carry forward his storied legacy. His contributions to finance, sports, and culture will be remembered for generations to come.
I went through all those studios. He dragged me around when I was starting in junior high school. He'd bring me.
What defines a true pioneer in music? Is it the ability to shape an era, the dedication to artistic integrity, or the profound impact on those who follow? Dave Jerden embodied all these qualities, solidifying his place as one of the most influential producers and engineers in alternative rock history. His work with Jane's Addiction, Alice in Chains, and the Rolling Stones shaped the sonic landscape of multiple generations, leaving an indelible mark on the industry. Jerden passed away peacefully in his sleep on February 5th at the age of 75, but his legacy lives on through the music he helped create. Beginning his career in the late 1970s at Los Angeles' El Dorado recording studios, Jerden quickly established himself as a sought-after engineer and mixer, collaborating with artists such as the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Talking Heads, and Frank Zappa. His meticulous approach to sound and his preference for engineering over producing set him apart. His breakthrough came in 1988 when he co-produced Jane's Addiction's groundbreaking debut, Nothing's Shocking, followed by their 1990 classic, Ritual de lo Habitual. Throughout the 90s, he worked with iconic bands such as The Offspring, Public Image Limited, and Spinal Tap. Jerden's philosophy on music was deeply personal, valuing artistic integrity over commercial success. Reflecting on his career in 2013, he acknowledged stepping away when he felt the industry had shifted towards corporate-driven projects. Yet, his passion never waned. Well into the 21st century, he continued shaping the industry, producing for punk band MXPX and Ramones drummer Richie Ramone, and later co-founding Transformer Studio in Burbank, California. Dave Jerden's legacy is one of passion, innovation, and dedication to the art of sound. His pioneering vision and unwavering commitment to authentic music continue to resonate through the artists he mentored and the groundbreaking records he helped bring to life. He will be remembered not only for his technical brilliance, but also for his deep-rooted belief in the power of music to inspire and transform.
If I was still there, I'll be probably rich and famous.
Satoru Abe, a visionary sculptor and painter who bridged the artistic traditions of East and West, passed away on February 5, 2025, at the age of 98. His legacy lives on through his evocative works, which continue to inspire generations of artists and admirers. Abe's mastery of welding and painting allowed him to create striking abstract forms that echoed themes of nature, reincarnation, and transformation. His work, seen in institutions such as the Hawaii State Art Museum and the Honolulu Museum of Art, remains a testament to his lifelong dedication to the arts. Born in Mo'ili'ili, Honolulu, Abe's artistic journey began at President William McKinley High School, before he pursued further studies at the Art Students League of New York. Mentored by influential artists such as Yasuo Kuniyoshi and Isami Doi, Abe refined his craft, seamlessly blending Eastern aesthetics with Western modernism. Though he started as a painter, his passion for sculpture emerged in 1951 when he learned welding from fellow artist Bumpei Akaji, leading to a lifelong exploration of metalwork and abstract forms. Abe's contributions to the art world extended beyond his own creations. He co-founded the Metcalf Chateau, a collective of 7 Asian American artists dedicated to fostering cultural exchange and innovation. His dedication earned him prestigious honors, including a Guggenheim Fellowship in 1963 and a National Endowment for the Arts grant in 1970. Throughout his life, Abe's belief in reincarnation deeply influenced his art, imbuing his sculptures with a profound sense of renewal and continuity. Satoru Abe's artistic vision endures in the timeless elegance of his sculptures and paintings. His legacy, shaped by a lifetime of creativity and collaboration, continues to enrich the cultural landscape of Hawaii and beyond. Though he is no longer with us, his work stands as a powerful reminder of the beauty and depth of his artistic spirit.
To Baltimore and put all my things in storage. So the answer to that question is, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to live.
Breaking news. Kevin Spacey, a legacy of talent and controversy. Kevin Spacey has long been synonymous with excellence in acting. From his early days on stage to his unforgettable performances in Hollywood, he has shaped the entertainment industry with his compelling portrayals of complex characters. With 2 Academy Awards, a Golden Globe, and a career spanning decades, he has left an undeniable mark on film and television. However, in recent years, his journey has been fraught with challenges that have reshaped the trajectory of his career. Spacey rose to prominence with outstanding performances in The Usual Suspects and American Beauty, both of which earned him Oscar wins. His chilling portrayal of Frank Underwood in House of Cards redefined the political drama genre, captivating audiences worldwide. His ability to embody both charm and menace made him one of the most sought-after actors of his generation. Beyond acting, Spacey also demonstrated his talent as a director and producer, contributing to influential films such as L.A. Confidential and C7N. It is undeniable that Spacey's career has been marked by groundbreaking achievements. He served as the artistic director of London's Old Vic Theatre, where he not only upheld its theatrical excellence, but also helped nurture emerging talents. His performances were more than just roles. They became benchmarks of deep, nuanced acting. Whether portraying sharp-witted antagonists or psychologically complex figures, Spacey consistently delivered performances that resonated with critics and audiences alike. After a period away from the Hollywood spotlight, Spacey is gradually making a return through independent films and artistic projects. Reports suggest he is in talks to participate in a European film project, where filmmakers continue to appreciate his talent. Additionally, he is considering a return to the stage, a domain he has always loved, and where he first made his mark. If successful, this could be a pivotal moment marking the resurgence of one of the most gifted actors of his generation. However, his path to redemption is not without obstacles. In the late 2000s and 10s, Spacey faced serious allegations that led to legal battles and professional setbacks. Many of his projects were halted, and he withdrew from the public eye. In 2023, he was acquitted of several charges in London, a significant turning point in his legal journey. Yet, new allegations continue to surface, including a recent lawsuit in 2025, adding to ongoing legal and reputational challenges. Spacey has consistently denied any wrongdoing, maintaining that many of the accusations have been exaggerated or unfounded. Despite his diminished presence in Hollywood, Spacey remains determined to rebuild his career. He has begun working on smaller projects, taking on roles in independent films, and exploring new opportunities. His talent remains indisputable, and the question now is whether he can carve a path back into an industry that once celebrated him. The world continues to watch as he navigates this chapter of his life, proving that reinvention is always possible. While his legacy is undoubtedly complicated, Spacey's influence on film and television is undeniable. His performances have set a high standard for character depth and psychological nuance, inspiring both emerging actors and seasoned professionals. Whether or not he fully returns to the Hollywood mainstream, his contributions to storytelling and the craft of acting will remain significant. Time will tell if he can reshape his narrative and reclaim his place among cinema's greats. But one thing is certain: Kevin Spacey's impact on the industry is far from forgotten. What do you think about Kevin Spacey's journey? Can talent outweigh controversy, or does redemption take more than just time? His story sparks debate on whether society can separate an artist from their personal actions. Hollywood's evolving landscape keeps reshaping discussions on accountability and redemption. Some argue that artistry should be judged on its own, while others believe trust and integrity are essential. Can an artist's legacy endure despite controversy, or must trust be restored first? Share your thoughts below. With a voice that has reverberated through opera halls, Paul Plishka's journey to musical greatness was shaped by his Ukrainian heritage and an undying passion for the performing arts. Born in Old Forge, Pennsylvania, he discovered his love of singing in Paterson, New Jersey, where he excelled in the high school choir before honing his skills under the tutelage of Armen Boyajian. His 1967 Met debut as the monk in La Gioconda marked the beginning of an illustrious career that saw him move seamlessly between buffo comedic roles and poignant dramatic performances, including Boris Godunov, Philip II in Don Carlos, and Mephistopheles in Faust. Paul Plishka, the bass whose commanding presence and clear voice graced the Metropolitan Opera House stage for more than 5 decades, died on February 4, 2025, at the age of 83. A virtuoso known for his impeccable diction and expressive depth, Plishka performed in 88 roles in an astonishing 1,672 performances at the Met, cementing his legacy as one of the most prolific soloists in the company's history. A dedicated performer, Plishka approached every role with precision and a deep understanding of his vocal range. He was particularly fond of Verdi's Falstaff, a character he deeply cherished. His ability to bring humor, humanity, and richness to his characters made him a favorite of audiences and critics. Despite his retirement, his art continues to resonate, leaving behind a vast legacy of recordings and memories for opera lovers around the world. Paul Plishka's profound contributions to the world of opera ensure that his voice will never be forgotten, echoing through the halls of the Metropolitan Opera House and beyond for many years to come.
rice is one of the standard dishes that I cook in my house. Monday night ritual, I cook for about 10 people every week, and
Pableaux Johnson, a beloved writer, photographer, and culinary storyteller, passed away on January 26, 2025, at the age of 59. A true embodiment of New Orleans hospitality, he brought people together through the simple yet profound act of sharing meals. His legendary Monday red beans and rice suppers were more than just dinners. They were vibrant gatherings where musicians, chefs, writers, and neighbors formed lasting connections. His home became a sanctuary for those in search of good food, great conversation, and the warmth of community. Beyond his work in the kitchen, Johnson was a passionate documentarian of New Orleans culture. With a camera slung over his shoulder, he immersed himself in the city's second-line parades and the traditions of the Mardi Gras Indians, capturing moments with an authenticity that few outsiders could achieve. He honored those he photographed not only with his lens but also with his respect, often gifting families enlarged portraits of lost loved ones. His deep connection to the culture led to 2 acclaimed documentaries that celebrated the artistry and resilience of the Black masking Indian community. Born in Trenton, New Jersey, Johnson's journey eventually led him to New Orleans, where he found his true home. His love for storytelling extended beyond photography and food. He authored 4 books and contributed to esteemed publications, sharing the essence of Louisiana's culinary and cultural heritage with the world. He was, as his friends often said, the person you called first when you wanted to understand the heart of New Orleans. Pableaux Johnson's legacy lives on in the countless meals he shared, the stories he told, and the lives he touched. His generous spirit, unwavering curiosity, and boundless love for his community will continue to inspire those who had the privilege of knowing him. In a city known for its soul, he was one of its brightest lights. Best known as the co-creator and director of Mama, I Want to Sing, along with his wife, Vi Higginson, Ken Wydro has played a pivotal role in the longest-running Black musical in theater history. The play opened in 1983 at the Heckscher Theater, ran for over 2,200 performances, and was loved by audiences around the world. His passion for preserving and celebrating Black musical traditions led to the founding of the Mama Foundation for the Arts in 1998, an organization committed to nurturing gospel, jazz, and R&B, and fostering intergenerational connections through music. Outside of theater, Wydro is a respected author and speaker, conducting effective communication workshops for major corporations and penning influential books such as Think on Your Feet. His Broadway productions include The Mountaintop, Evita, The Best Man, An American in Paris, and Joe Turner's Come and Gone, reflecting his deep appreciation for powerful storytelling in all its forms. Ken Wydro, a respected writer, producer, and pioneer, had a remarkable career spanning theater, literature, and inspirational speaking, leaving a profound impact on the arts and the communities he served. His dedication to storytelling and music created a theatrical legacy that continues to uplift and inspire generations. Ken Wydro passed away on January 21, 2025, at the age of 81. He is survived by his beloved wife, Vi Higginson, and their daughter, Amaya Noella Higginson Wydro. His voice may be silent, but his vision and contributions will continue to resonate into the future.
Where have I been? What have I done? It is you. It is your soul pouring out through that particular.
Bob Perkins, the legendary voice of Philadelphia jazz, passed away on January 19, 2025, at the age of 91. For decades, he was a guiding presence in the city's jazz community, known for his smooth baritone and deep appreciation for the music he so lovingly shared. Affectionately called BP with the GM, his presence on the airwaves introduced countless listeners to the rich world of jazz, making him a beloved figure in broadcasting. Born and raised in South Philadelphia, Perkins's career in radio began in Detroit in 1964 before he returned home to Philadelphia in 1969. He played a crucial role at WDAS in both news and editorial capacities before fully embracing his passion for jazz. His weekend jazz show at WHYY laid the foundation for what became a celebrated tenure at Temple University's WRTI, where he hosted evening jazz for 25 years. His warm, thoughtful delivery and encyclopedic knowledge of jazz made his show a haven for enthusiasts and newcomers alike. Even after suffering a stroke in 2019, Perkins remained dedicated to the music he loved. He retired from full-time radio duties in 2022 and bid farewell to his Sunday jazz brunch in 2023, yet continued to engage with the jazz world through his podcast, Stay Tuned with Bob Perkins. His lifelong dedication to jazz was celebrated by WRTI General Manager William Johnson, who praised his immeasurable contributions to jazz appreciation and education. Perkins is survived by his wife, Dr. Sheila Perkins, who shared that he remained active and engaged until his final moments, always writing, planning, and conversing with fellow musicians and friends. His voice may no longer grace the airwaves, but his passion, legacy, and influence will continue to inspire generations of jazz lovers. As a significant figure in the world of folk music, Buck White, the legendary country and bluegrass musician, left an enduring legacy through his passion and extraordinary talent. With decades of dedication to the genre, he shaped its evolution and left a lasting impact on audiences and fellow musicians alike. More than just a master musician, he was a devoted father, a mentor, and a man of deep faith. Born on December 13, 1930, White began his musical journey in Texas, playing mandolin and piano in dance halls and radio shows. Later, he moved his family to Arkansas, where his daughters, Sharon and Cheryl, joined him in forming the family band, The Whites. Their harmonious melodies captivated Nashville in the 1970s, bringing them national recognition. Collaborations with Emmylou Harris, a Grammy nomination for You Put the Blue in Me, and becoming a Grand Ole Opry member in 1984 were milestones in their remarkable career. Throughout his illustrious career, Buck White remains dedicated to traditional music. His contributions to the Grammy-winning albums Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, and Salt of the Earth with Ricky Skaggs reinforced his lasting influence. Honored by the Texas Music Hall of Fame and IBMA, his legacy is a testament to authenticity, passion, and timeless artistry. Buck White passed away on January 13, 2025, at the age of 94. His influence extended far beyond music. He was a source of inspiration to family, friends, and fans. As his daughters shared, he lived a full life, filled with love, faith, and humor, bringing joy to all who knew him. His music and memory will forever echo in the history of country and bluegrass music.
Where there is hatred, let me bring yours.
Music has the power to connect souls, capture memories, and shape an era, and few embody this truth more profoundly than Crewe. As one half of the beloved duo Corey and Trina, his voice has become a precious thread in the musical fabric of Newfoundland and Labrador. With passion and unwavering dedication, he has entertained audiences for decades, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of those who listen. Born in Grand Bank, Crewe and his wife, Trina Fulford, formed their musical partnership in the 1970s, captivating audiences with their folk-inspired sound. Their rendition of the Northern Lights of Labrador, written by Trina's brother Don Fulford, has become one of their most cherished songs, evoking the beauty and spirit of the land they love. Even beyond their duo, Crewe's artistry extended into a solo career while also dedicating himself to shaping young minds as a teacher in Alberta and Manitoba. After Trina's passing in 2007, Crewe devoted himself to preserving their shared musical legacy, ensuring that their recordings continued to be heard by new generations. His efforts to reissue their catalog are a testament to the deep love and collaboration that shaped both their music and their lives. His passing marks not only the end of an era, but also the reunion of a duo whose music will forever resonate in the hearts of those they touched. Corey Crewe passed away on January 8, 2025, at the age of 80. His funeral will be held on February 13, 2025, at Our Lady of the Family Parish in Mount Pearl, following a visitation at Call Funeral Home. Donations in his memory are being accepted to the Miller Center for Palliative Care, which honors a man whose voice and spirit will never fade.
We don't know yet. This is what we're working on. Here's what we're still asking ourselves. You know, the whole picture of what the scientists...
Karen Pryor, a pioneer in the world of positive reinforcement training, revolutionized the way we understand and communicate with animals and humans alike. Her groundbreaking work in operant conditioning, inspired by her experience training dolphins, reshaped animal training practices and left a lasting impact on fields ranging from psychology to education. With her keen intellect and unwavering curiosity, Pryor transformed behavioral science into a compassionate and effective approach to learning. Born on May 14, 1932, Pryor's journey into the world of training was unconventional. Originally an English major, she found herself immersed in marine mammal research when her husband established Sea Life Park in Hawaii. Faced with the challenge of training dolphins, she turned to behavioral psychology and became a trailblazer in positive reinforcement techniques. Her success in training animals without coercion led her to apply the same principles to dogs, horses, and even human interactions, changing countless lives along the way. Her influential book, Don't Shoot the Dog, remains a cornerstone of modern training philosophy, demonstrating how kindness, patience, and reinforcement can lead to meaningful behavioral change. Pryor's dedication to education led to the establishment of clicker training, which is now widely used by dog trainers worldwide. She also served on the Marine Mammal Commission, advocating for ethical treatment and conservation efforts. Karen Pryor passed away on January 4, 2025, at the age of 92. Her legacy of empathy and innovation continues to inspire trainers, scientists, and educators across the globe. She showed the world that learning, whether for animals or people, is best achieved through understanding, encouragement, and respect.
I come upon a silver-striped mushroom and I la 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 la.
Breaking news. Jack Black. A journey of laughter, passion, and endurance. Today we reflect on the journey of a man who has spent decades bringing laughter to audiences while staying true to himself. Jack Black. With a career spanning film, television, and music, he is not just a brilliant comedian, but also a passionate artist. His work has left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry, shaping the way comedy is perceived and celebrated. Yet behind the humor, he has faced challenges and struggles that many may not know about, making his story one of resilience and determination. Born on August 28, 1969, in Santa Monica, California, Jack Black showed an early talent for comedy and a deep love for the arts. Growing up in a household filled with intellectuals, with both parents being satellite engineers, Jack's comedic nature was a stark contrast to his academic upbringing. However, he quickly found solace in performance, using humor as a way to connect with people and express himself. His breakthrough came with the role of Dewey Finn in School of Rock, 2003, a character adored for his humor and passion for music. The film became a cult classic, inspiring a generation of young musicians and proving that the arts have a profound impact on young minds. His distinctive voice also brought Po, the beloved panda from Kung Fu Panda, to life, making him an unforgettable figure in animation. Through these roles, he not only entertained, but also imparted valuable lessons about self-acceptance and perseverance. Beyond acting, Jack Black is an integral part of the comedy rock band Tenacious D, where he channels his creativity and boundless energy into music. Alongside his longtime friend and bandmate Kyle Gass, he brought an entirely new dimension to rock music, one that embraced absurdity, raw energy, and exceptional musical talent. Their songs are not just humorous, but also rich in rock influences, earning them a devoted global fan base. The band's film, Tenacious D, In the Pick of Destiny, may not have been a box office hit, but over time, it developed a dedicated following, reinforcing Jack's status as an artist who fearlessly follows his passions despite commercial expectations. Despite his success, Jack Black has faced personal struggles. In his youth, he battled substance abuse, particularly after his parents' divorce, which was a challenging period in his life. He has spoken candidly about the impact that this had on him, reflecting on how those dark times shaped him into the person he is today. However, he emerged stronger, using his pain as fuel to pursue his dreams. His ability to channel hardship into creativity serves as an inspiration for those who have faced similar battles, proving that personal struggles do not have to define one's future. His weight has also been a topic of discussion, something Jack often jokes about in interviews. While he has never conformed to Hollywood's traditional standards of beauty, his charisma and confidence have made him an icon in his own right. He has openly shared his efforts to balance his love for food with maintaining a healthy lifestyle, blending humor with a message of self-acceptance and well-being. In an industry that often places an unfair emphasis on appearance, Jack's confidence serves as a powerful reminder that talent and personality are what truly make a star shine. He has also found himself entangled in controversies, particularly surrounding comments made by his bandmate Kyle Gass. Though Jack himself did not make these statements, the backlash extended to Tenacious D. Rather than letting controversies derail him, Jack has always handled such situations with professionalism, focusing on his craft rather than engaging in disputes. His ability to rise above negativity and stay focused on his passions speaks volumes about his character and commitment to his art. Although he no longer dominates Hollywood like he once did, Jack Black continues to inspire millions. His YouTube channel, Jablinski Games, gives fans a glimpse into his life, music, and love of video games. He remains actively involved in the entertainment industry, always finding new ways to bring joy and laughter to his audience. Whether it's through quirky gaming videos, surprise musical performances, or heartfelt interactions with fans, Jack continually reminds the world why he remains one of the most beloved entertainers of our time. Jack Black's journey is a testament to the resilience and power of humor in overcoming adversity. No matter the challenges, he remains optimistic, creative, and entertaining. His story is not only one of fame, but also one of perseverance, proving that laughter and passion can light the way through life's challenges. His ability to turn challenges into moments of joy and creativity makes him a true artist, one whose work will continue to resonate with audiences for generations to come. While he may not grace the silver screen as often as he once did, his presence is still deeply felt. A true artist is not only the most talented, but also the one who makes the world a brighter place. And Jack Black is certainly one of them. Whether he's performing on stage, voicing an animated legend, or simply making people laugh with his infectious energy, he's a force of nature in the entertainment industry. His journey is far from over, and the world is eagerly awaiting the next chapter in the Jack Black story. Now we want to hear from you. What do you admire most about Jack Black? Let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below.